Pennywise is undoubtedly one of the most iconic characters among the horror fans. Even a glimpse of this dancing clown is more than enough to give you nightmares.
Time to float.
Stephen King's novel It has been adapted multiple times. The first time when we got to see Pennywise was in 1990. It was a TV miniseries with just 2 episodes. The second time we got to see a Desi version of Pennywise. Yes, Indian television has witnessed Pennywise's presence. Wo was a Hindi language Indian television horror thriller series which aired on ZTV in 1998. The series starred Indian film director Ashutosh Gawarikar as the protagonist. It was an adaptation of the 1990 American TV miniseries It. The other 2 adaptations came out in 2017 and 2019 respectively, and all of us know about them. But even after seeing Pennywise for so many times, do we know him well? Let's discuss 5 things that are quite unheard about Pennywise. But before that, I would request you to subscribe to the Clapperboard Diaries. Let's get started. It is believed to be older than the universe itself. It and his brother Maturin, the giant turtle, were created by Gam, the god of King's Macroverse. Keeping it short, Maturin once puked, and that is what gave birth to our universe. It landed on Earth as a result of a cataclysmic event. Cataclysmic events जैसे कि tsunami, earthquake, or an asteroid hit. Since then, Pennywise has this hibernation cycle where he sleeps for around 27 years and wakes for a year only to feed. Each awakening and return to hibernation is sometimes marked by a violent and tragic act, such as a mass murder, suicide, or weather event. However, Pennywise's influence prevents anyone from investigating it too deeply. It has a shape-shifting tendency and takes the most appropriate shape to lure its victims into its trap or target their biggest fears. Among all these shapes that he ever took, the most familiar one is the dancing clown to show. But is that its true form? No, because its true shape is unknown and a human mind cannot comprehend it. Created by Stephen King, it exists in its true form only in the interdimensional realm referred to as deadlights. Its final form in the physical realm is that of a giant female spider, and it's the closest to the real shape. Talking about a giant female spider, we come to the next point. We have seen Pennywise taking the form of a giant spider towards the end of the second chapter. If we talk about the novel, it is generally referred to as male. However, late in the novel, the characters come to realize that it is most likely a female, due to its true form in the physical realm being that of a giant pregnant female spider. This revelation prompts Bill's wife Audra to say, "Oh dear Jesus, it is female." Now, as we just discussed, that it isn't its true form, but the closest to its real shape. But due to its pregnancy, it's quite possible that a male of the same species as it also exists, which gets us to the next point. Considering the giant pregnant spider, it would not be wrong to say that it knows how to produce more of its kind. Spiders lay any number of eggs between 2 and 1,000. According to a thread on Reddit, there are multiple eggs of Pennywise that are still in our dimension. Now, if that's true, we might get to see an entire Pennyverse expanding in our very own dimension. John Wayne Gacy was an American serial killer and sex offender known as the Killer Clown, murdered at least 33 young men and boys. Gacy regularly performed at children's hospitals and charitable events as Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown. Many people believe that he was the inspiration behind Pennywise. But it isn't true. King wanted to create a monster who's the most terrifying thing possible for a kid and decided that clowns are inherently scary. He modeled the look of Pennywise on Ronald McDonald, as well as Clarabelle the Clown from Howdy Doody and Bozo the Clown. There are many more interesting and unheard facts about Pennywise. It's just a fictitious character, but even then, has been written with a lot of details. How many of these details did you know? Do write in the comments below. Like this video if you genuinely liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Clapperboard Diaries for more such content and press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.